when you're driving round corners, you have to slow down. I mean, really slow. Oh, Wiggy? Hi there. You haven't seen Wiggy, have you? She was just there a moment ago, and now she's disappeared.
Woo! Oh, spooked you, spooked you.
Wiggy, don't do that. It's not Hairy Spooks Day yet.
I know, but it is nearly Hairy Spooks Day. I'm just practicing being a Hairy Spooklet.
Oh, no, not again. Not after last time. You won't believe this.
Oh, I'm telling it. This is a spooky story all about me. It was Hairy Spooks Day in Hairyland. Hairy Spooks Day is the day when everyone tries to spook each other, just for fun.
So the Ha Ha Hairies were going to Hairytown to buy some spooky things. Ooh.
Off they went in the Fluffer-Puffer-Poop. They're going on a journey in the Fluffer-Puffer-Poop.
Poop, poop.
Poop, poop.
They're going on a journey in a happy hairy group.
Poop, poop.
Poop, poop.
They zoom, zoom, zoom through Hairyland. They hop, 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 chop through the Forest of Frizz. Oh, they're going on a journey in the Fluffer-Puffer-Poop. Poop, poop, zoom, zoom, whiz, whiz. Poop, poop, zoom, zoom, whiz, whiz.
But up on the hill at Chateau Shampoo, someone was bored. Can you guess who?
Boris Boo Hoo, what's he gonna do, Hoo?
Boris didn't like Hairy Spooks Day, so he decided to stay in his factory.
We were watching him from our hidey pipes.
Boris Boo Hoo is no fun, is he?
Nope, he's just mean and lazy and jealous and greedy.
He'll never change, not in a million hairy years.
He might, though, if he met a hairy spooklet and they told him to change.
That's never going to happen. You do know hairy spooklets don't actually exist.
Are you sure, Quiff?
Huh? So there we were in the factory, watching Boris sleeping, which was quite boring, when suddenly...
Woo!
Boris woke up. He couldn't believe his eyes. What was that? Surely it wasn't, or was it?
Yes, this was the day Boris met a hairy spooklet.
Only it wasn't really a hairy spooklet.
No, it was me, hiding under a cloth.
No, stop. And then Wiggy started to talk like a hairy spooklet. She was trying to get Boris Boo Hoo to change his ways. First, she told Boris he had to stop pretending to be other people and throw away all his disguises.
Boris didn't like that idea one hairy bit. You know how he loves his disguises.
Ba-da-ba-da!
But Boris was so scared, he decided he'd better do as the hairy spooklet said.
So he rushed off to his bedroom.
Wiggy, what were you doing?
That was fun.
Not for me, it wasn't. Enough now. No more hairy spookleting.
But I've only just started.
Boris put all his disguises into rubbish sacks, and we watched him from the bedside table.
See? He's changed.
OK, so he's got rid of his disguises, but I bet he's still as lazy as ever.
And Quiff was right. Boris wanted someone else to shift all the sacks for him. So he rang the Boise bell.
And Boise came running in.
Harabala sharabala.
Boris told him to take all the sacks away, but he mustn't peek inside.
You see, Boise doesn't know anything about Boris's disguises.
Harabala.
Boris lay down on the bed for a rest.
What did I say? Lazy as ever.
I'm going to have to do something about this. Good job I brought my spooklet costume.
Boris Boo Hoo was trying not to think about the hairy spooklet when... There it was again! Oh no! Now Wiggy was telling Boris to stop being so lazy. No more making other people do all the work.
And Boris remembered all the times the Ha Ha Hairies had helped him.
Boris knew he had to do as the hairy spooklet said, or he'd never get rid of her.
At that moment, Boise came back to collect the rest of the sacks.
But Boris said he'd finished the job. Boise must rest.
Boise thought his dad was being very odd. Was something wrong?
Yes, Boris had seen a hairy spooklet and she'd talked to him.
Boise thought his dad must have been imagining it. There are no such things as hairy spooklets.
Oh, that was close. Boise nearly caught you then.
Ha ha, he can't catch me. Later, in the shampoo factory, Boris was feeling out of sorts. His head hurt, and he was still worried about the hairy spooklet.
Wiggy, where are you?
Boise wanted to cheer his dad up, so he brought him this.
A huge hairy pear pie.
Boise told his dad to stop worrying and eat pie.
Boris picked up the hairy pear pie and was about to take a huge, greedy bite when Wiggy did this.
Woo!
The hairy spooklet told Boris to stop being so greedy. He must give his hairy pear pie to the Ha Ha Hairies.
This was the hardest thing of all for Boris. You know how he loves hairy pear pie.
Oh, what is she like? Then Boise came back in with a drink for Boris.
Boris told Boise he was off to the Ha Ha Hairies' house to give them pie, because the spooklet had told him to. Come on, we've got to follow Boris.
No, Wiggy, no more hairy spookleting. I beg you, please.
The boo boo clatter bang is coming down the hill with a clatter bang a bing a bangity boo. The boo boo clatter bang is coming down the hill, and what is Boris going to do? Ooh, ooh.
And what is Boris going to do?
Bang a finger bang a bangity boo. When Boris reached the Ha Ha Hairies' house, there was nobody home.
So he put the hairy pear pie on the table and sat down to wait for them to come back. Boris couldn't stop looking at the pie.
But then he remembered the hairy spooklet. If he didn't do as she said, she might come back and spook him again.
He's doing very well.
Wait and see, Wiggy. Wait and see. Boris Boo Hoo was trying so hard not to be greedy, but the hairy pear pie looked so good and smelt so good.
And before Boris could stop himself, he did this. Oh, Boris.
Boris had eaten the whole lot. And suddenly, he heard...
It was the Fluffer Poop. The Ha Ha Hairies were home.
Boris went into a panic.
The kind of panic that makes you hide under a tablecloth and pretend to be a hairy spooklet. So it's back to the disguises then.
The Ha Ha Hairies are coming. Hide.
The Ha Ha Hairies came in wearing their spooky things. They looked at each other. Somebody was trying to spook them. Who could it be?
Boris Boo Hoo! He'd spooked them, and they'd spooked him too!
The Ha Ha Hairies laughed and laughed.
now Minnie was being a hairy spooklet, and Boris had made Hairy Spooks Day even better. It's a shame the Hairy Spooklet thing didn't work, Wiggy.
It nearly did, though. He nearly almost changed a bit. I should try again.
No thank you, Wiggy. You're enough trouble being a hairy fairy. Wiggy, not again. It's not going to work. I already know you're not a hairy spooklet. You're not even wearing a hairy spooklet costume. Wiggy, can you stop now? Please. It's actually getting a bit boring.
You're just scared.
I might have a sleep.
The Ha Ha Hairies. Ha
Oh, another day, another adventure, Wiggy. Oh, hello.
Hello. Didn't expect to see you here now. The hairy sun's starting to go down. Oh, hey, Quiff, maybe we should go on a nighttime adventure.
I'm not sure that's such a great idea. Remember when the Hairies did that?
Listen up. This is a good one. Well, one afternoon in Hairyland, the Ha Ha Hairies were very busy. Ha, Ma, and Minnie Ha Ha were loading up the Fluffer Poop.
And we were watching from the flower bed. This meant that they were going on an adventure.
A nighttime adventure.
A nighttime camping adventure.
This was the day of the big camp out.
So Ma Ha Ha and Minnie Ha Ha and Pa Ha Ha all climbed into the Fluffer Puffer Poop.
But someone was missing.
Boris Boo Hoo. He'd been invited on the big camp out as well. As soon as Boise saw Minnie, this happened.
But that still wasn't everyone.
Nana Ha Ha was going on the big camp out too.
Nana had brought loads and loads of stuff.
While Pa put Nana's things into the Fluffer Puffer Poop, Nana pulled out a special treat for the camping trip. It was...
hairy sausages! Yeah! I would do absolutely anything, Quiff. Anything for a hairy sausage. Anything.
The hairy sun was starting to go down. And up on the hill at Chateau Shampoo, someone else liked sausages. Can you guess who? Boris Boo Hoo! What's he gonna do? Who?
He wanted those hairy sausages and he wanted them now.
He had to get to the Ha Ha Hairies' house as fast as he could. So off he went on his clatterbanger.
Meanwhile, Nana was doing this. She was skipping with the sausages.
The Ha Ha Hairies were laughing so much that they didn't see Boris Boo Hoo tippy-toeing in.
But we did.
The Fluffer Puffer Poop was almost ready for the off.
All they needed was Nana. So Ma went, boop, boop.
And Nana went... Whoops.
And the sausages landed in the furry fir cone tree.
They were right above Boris.
But Nana ran to the Fluffer Poop and jumped in.
Nana's already forgotten about the sausages, hasn't she?
Uh-huh.
The Ha Ha Hairies were in such a rush now because soon it would be dark.
They're going on a journey in the fluffer puffer poop poop. They're going on a journey in a happy hairy group. Poop poop.
Poop poop.
They zoom 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 through Hairyland. They huffer puffer chop through the Forest of Frizz. Oh, they're going on a journey in the fluffer puffer poop poop poop. Zoom zoom whiz whiz. Poop poop. Zoom zoom whiz whiz.
Boris Boo Hoo had wasted no time.
But nor had Chihua Ha Ha. No way was Boris going to have those hairy sausages. No way.
So the Hairies had gone, and Boris had the sausages up the tree.
And Chihua Ha Ha was under the tree.
And he'd been forgotten.
Poor Chihua. Forgotten.
Oh, cheer up, Wiggy.
But then we heard this.
Look, Minnie's come back to fetch him. Minnie came back, and Boris went into a panic.
The kind of panic that makes you drop sausages.
So Minnie found Chihua Ha Ha, and she found the sausages. What a clever dog.
So off they went to join the others.
Boris was furious. He stormed back to his clatterbanger.
And we decided to go and find the Ha Ha Hairies in the Forest of Frizz.
Papa Vicky, Wiki, Vicky, Bobber me round Hairyland.
Round Hairyland.
I am quick.
And I am Wiggy.
With a hairy fairy band.
The Ha Ha Hairies had arrived in the Forest of Frizz and set up their camp.
We landed in a frizzy tree.
Pa was getting the barbecue ready to cook the hairy sausages.
Which Chihua Ha Ha was carefully guarding.
The big camp out was going really well.
But all that was about to change.
Up on the hill at Chateau Shampoo, Boris had not given up. He wanted those hairy sausages more than ever now.
What he needed was a plan.
Boris needs a plan. He needs a plan as quick as he can.
He needs to plan a big surprise.
He needs to plan his next scan.
What'll it be?
What'll it be?
A wolf! This time, Boris had disguised himself as a wolf.
His plan was to scare the Ha Ha Hairies away from their camp, then sneak in.
And get the sausages! Tippy-toe, through the Forest of Frizz went Boris the wolf.
Shh, don't make a sound.
Tippy-toe, went his big hairy paws.
And crunch, crunch, crunch went the leaves on the ground.
There's nothing he won't do for a sausage.
But how to get the hairies away from the camp?
Boris had a plan to make them run. So here we go now. 3, 2, 1. Howl like a wolf.
Ow! Ow!
Howl like a wolf.
Ow! Ow!
And everyone heard and they said,
What's that? A bird?
an elephant.
A very big cat. And off went Nana, Minnie, Boise, Ma.
And Pa,
But someone stayed behind. Chihua Ha Ha.
howl like a wolf.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Howl like a wolf.
Ow! Ow!
But poor old Boris couldn't think what to do.
'Cause Chihua Ha Ha just knew
He knew.
that it wasn't a wolf, it was Boris Boo Hoo. And Chihua barked, and then he growled.
Boris wasn't getting sausage, however hard he howled.
But he would wouldn't give up.
Oh no!
No way, he'd have those sausages come what may. Howl like a wolf, howl like a wolf.
They pulled and they pulled
On the sausage string, and with one last pull, the string went. Whoa!
The Ha Ha Hairies were back. They'd heard the barking.
Everyone thought Chihua Ha Ha was so brave. He'd just seen off a wolf.
Then Boise found the hairy sausages.
At last, they could have their big camp-out feast.
As for Boris Boo Hoo, his hairy sausage hopes were over.
Boo! But Chihua Ha Ha's hopes of a sausage had only just begun. The bravest dog in Hairyland got the fattest, hairiest sausage.
I would do honestly absolutely anything for a hairy sausage, Quiff. I would.
Okay, Wiggy. I know what you can do.
What?
Howl like a wolf.